This is the Doctor continuing the Lone Wolf Series 2 playthrough. In the previous episode, we recruited the final member of our company, this amazing swordmaster who replaced that houndmaster who wasn't all that great. And this is the final composition for this company. I don't see any reason to replace anyone else. We just need to train folks up, maybe find a few more famed weapons so our company looks great. We got a mace here for my swordmaster who's eventually going to go mace duelist, I'm pretty sure. The farmhand here could go the traditional two-hand greatsword build. That seems pretty sexy. We don't have a character who can do that. Not sure what the squire does. We'll see. Could be another duelist or some such. Maybe you go mace, but this character, this swordmaster, at level 4, has more melee attack than, well, most characters. Most of my, even many of my level like 12 characters and 11 characters, and he doesn't even have gifted. He's just amazing. So I'm just gonna go into wilderness, burn down some goblin camps. We know for a fact that there's a rumor in this town telling us there's a camp to the hills, on the hills to the east, so that's where we're going first. As a side note, I recently streamed Battle Brothers for the first time on Twitch, and I'm beginning to understand why it's you don't see too many streams with advanced tactics. It's because it's really hard. Ooh, the monk gained +1 fatigue. That's great for our tank. It's really hard to concentrate and engage with the audience at the same time, and like I'm very sympathetic now. Hunter Shack. We could go down like this. Sure. Why not? We haven't explored this area yet. I mean, we haven't even explored this area. But we kind of want to burn goblin camps. We can go like this. That's still good. I bet the goblin camps are around here, and I want to see if I can find a kraken. Anyway, it is really challenging to stream. Like, I played significantly worse streaming, so nah, I certainly feel some sympathy for the streamers. This game is very unforgiving, even with a momentary lapse of concentration. I mean, we're gonna crush this. I'm not gonna record this battle. Anyway, nice little fight. We got some experience, some loot. Let's keep going. But yeah, streaming is a tough business. Maybe I just gotta get more experienced with it. That could be part of it. But it was way harder to think. That's for sure. Okay. There's a camp here. Go burn down. I don't have any interest in going south. Goblin territories in the north, so I'm gonna head that way. Could be the undead. But I don't really care. We should beat the undead pretty handily at this point. Oh, wow. I should probably swap on the undead. It could still be orcs. You never know. If it's still orcs, let's give it to, my Spearman's not going to tank. If it's still orcs, who should get it? Sure, why not? Falcon. Do we need the Falcon? It could come in handy. You have enough resolve now. Oh, I forgot. There was something very important I wanted to do. I want to attach this bone plate onto the leather armor. Let's see how it looks for fashion. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Doesn't look amazing. Maybe it looks better on the hunter? Yeah, this, you look like you got shoulder pads there. That's... What about this thing? You can't really see the neck guard here on this thief. What if I don't have a net equipped? Does this look cooler? Maybe it looks cooler like this? I mean, that looks pretty cool. Most of the time you have a net, it's really hard to see. I think I'm gonna give this to the hunter for now. Objectively, it's definitely correct on the thief, but we're talking about fashion here. Well, now this is no good either because you can't see the neck guard. Whereas at least this way, you can see the neck guard and you can see the shoulder pads. I guess it has to be like this, because otherwise you can't even tell there's a net guard unless I take off the net. But a lot of times I will have the net equipped. Alright. It's gonna have to be like this then. Maybe we'll swap this around. So at least 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say even the fisherman, the butcher, and the monk. These 6 characters look... Oh, and the thief. I mean, they mostly look complete. Mostly. Sir Conrad needs a noble male. I just can't find one. And I don't know what the look of the remaining characters are, but that's going to be a critical part of this campaign. Figuring out what my men want to look like. Perhaps the most important part to the campaign. I bet it's undead. 26 of them. 4 Geist. Is there a necromancer? That's the only real question here. A lot of these are weak. Well, no, there's a surprising number of armored Wiedergängers. If it's all Geist, this is... I'm not recording this. I mean, if there's no necromancer, it's just me slaughtering a bunch of zombies. I don't see a necromancer. Maybe there are some fallen heroes. If there's like 4 or 5 fallen heroes, I guess I'll record this. I don't see any fallen heroes. This is not worth recording. I'm gonna pause the video here. Alright, very easy fight. I didn't even take a single point of damage. Zombies can't really threaten us much at this point without necromancers or fallen heroes. Got a nice chunk of money and experience, so I'm not going to complain about that fight. No level ups. Onward. I want to start heading north as... Oh, maybe the Kraken is here. Yeah, Kraken has the spawning swamp. Or the Kraken quest location at least. So it's definitely worth exploring this little swamp. I've seen it spawn on a tiny little patch of swamp before. Alright, not that one though. No need to go there. All that legendary location does is make your company euphoric, which I don't see what that does for us. Some orc young, not exactly the fight we're looking for, but I'll take it. Just want to swap out my trinket. Oh, I think I gave it to you. No reason to record this either. Alright, we got a couple hundred more crowns worth of loot. I'm gonna start ditching these shields because I definitely don't want them in this and this stuff. I'm gonna get lots more loot than this though. But again, we got some tools and a bit of experience from that fight, so I will take it. Alright. Ah, better. Orc camp. This is where all the orcs were hiding for when I was hunting orcs. We should be in gobbo territory soon enough. What is this? Many orc young, a few orc warriors. This is not really worth recording either. Orc warriors, do we need to do anything special against them? You have no battle forge yet, so you're gonna stay in the back, buddy. I don't really see any reason to do anything differently than what I have. Maybe you go duelist. I could make you a cleaver duelist. Those cleavers do combo very well with duelist. But I don't need it yet, not for this fight. I kind of want to see what the famed barbarian cleaver is before I do anything else. Only difference is I'm going to put Sir Conrad up front because he can actually tank for us. 12 orcs against... Oh, this guy doesn't even have a helmet. This guy doesn't have a shield. This warrior is actually slightly dangerous, but... I'm gonna slaughter this thing. Is it just 2 warriors? 3 warriors. I mean, we've beaten way worse than this. So, I'm not gonna record this. Let's see, I took 18 points of damage in that fight on a helmet. Yeah, that was kind of beneath us, but experience, I won't turn that down. I don't think I want the black paint. I don't think we already painted some of our helmets black. We don't need more black helmets. We have some level ups. The Squire. Don't like that +1 range defense. I mean not range defense, melee defense. But you could potentially get by with low defense. Because we're not necessarily putting you on the front line, buddy. Ooh, our Butcher leveled up. Beautiful. I want a little more fatigue, defense, and attack. This seems very solid now. Most of your attack is coming from dexterous. Alright, north we go. What's a what is this? Many orc young, a few orc berserkers. I don't even think that group is really worth chasing. I want to bust camps, not hunt random orcs unless they cross my path. But this this sector is worth, this little hill is worth exploring. Maybe there's something here. Oh, it's the this is where the golden goose is. Sure. This curious shipwreck basically gives you a golden goose that makes you a small amount of money a day, or you can sell it. I always sell it. Generates 15 crowns a day. It's not worth it, but if you find an ambush trade route, big city, it can be worth like 3,600 crowns, which is a lot, which I will take. Alright, now I want to kill goblins. Come on, goblins. Where are you, goblins? Once I get the goblin trophy, I might go kill that big city. I'm not fighting multiple shaman without the trophy. Like, you kind of need it. You need at least one character who can fight even when netted. That's what the trophy does. Let's see what is down here in this area. I don't see any camps, unfortunately. Well, the orcs are afraid of us. Again, I have very little interest in chasing them down. Unless they happen to be in my way, which is starting to look like it. Alright, sure. What is this? Goblins? Beautiful. Mini goblin wolf riders. I don't really care. Alright, we'll kill these orcs and then the goblin camp. There's 11? How many berserkers are there? Is it just 1, 2, 2 berserkers? That's not really worth the effort to record. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video here. Alright, a lot of pretty trivial fights. Don't see any reason to hunt down the wolf riders, but I do want to burn down 3 goblin camps as per the ambition. Sir Conrad is max level. Beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna pass on your resolve. You have enough resolve. You don't need more resolve, but you definitely need more hit points, fatigue, and defense. You're gonna tank for us. I'm gonna get you rotation, and I'm not sure what the last perk point goes into just yet. A lot of good choices. Gifted doesn't suck. We could go taunt. Oh, that's so badass to go taunt. I could even go steel brow and don't give you a hat so you look badass. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. I have no idea. But we don't need that perk point yet. This character, we definitely need to up the fatigue now. Plus the hit points is only +2. So this works out. Good job, Swordmaster. Don't see what Mace Mastery is doing for you until you get Nimble. I'm not sending you out in front until you get some defenses, buddy. So I don't see any reason to assign these perk points, especially since this is just gobbles. A few gobbles at that. The banner doesn't do much here. but shields do a lot. This perhaps? You actually have Battle Forge. I could send you out with the sword. Who has the other noble sword? Okay. You have enough fatigue. Even though you don't have a sword mastery, with your supreme attack, goblins are quite weak to swords. They don't have very much armor. I don't care if it's night. 12, I mean, this is not for you. Alright, actually let a good number of the goblins escape. Because I don't want to sacrifice any dogs to hunt them down. We got a net, we got a fame shield. Not the best fame shield. It's a heater, and it seems to have a little more defense, durability, which is good, but no extra defense. The shield skills build up -2 fatigue is nice, but it's definitely not the best fame shield. Still, I'll take it. It's another famed item. It's a heater shield. So Sir Conrad would benefit quite a bit from it, potentially. Or I think we do give it to Sir Conrad. And then Werner de Mad's Guard. We could just keeping our inventory. And let's push on. There were some goblins in the forest. I think the Wolf Rider is not really worth our time doing. Let's see. Let's go to the edge of the map, perhaps. And then I want to head north to that barbarian camp. But first, let's... Oh, the Wolf Riders are on the way. Sure, I'll fight them. Right next to me. No need to record this. Alright. Pretty easy fight. We did get a lot of arrows, which I will definitely use. Otherwise, I want to head to the mountains. Let's see what we can spot from atop those mountains. And then we'll head north along the edge of the map. The further away you are from civilization, the better the chance of a famed item. You could definitely use some more famed items, especially weapons. That's really what I'm looking for. Sure, we'll go kill this outpost here. What kind of fight is this? Few ambushers, lots of skirmishers. I think this is pretty trivial. Should probably use the kite shield. Same setup as usual. Oh, my main character leveled up. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll take a little bit more hit points there. $15, huh? I mean, this is trivial, but I guess I haven't recorded an actual fight in a while, so I'll record this one. There are still, after all, 15 goblins, which, and I only have, well, I have 3 ranged characters, and they have some cover, so. Plus, I could just miss. Ooh! You don't even have Battle Forge. You gotta watch out there, buddy. Gotta watch out. This guy could come over, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what the rest of them do. Watch out for those nuts. It's gonna be real irritating. These guys with the spears could engage me. I don't think rushing up an adrenaline accomplished much. I think I survive another hit, but why even risk it? Well, I got more than enough guys to finish this fight. What we're gonna do is shield wall around. Going spec pretty good. You have anticipation, you'll be fine. I'm gonna shield wall a bunch. Still, like, devastating these gobbles with my ranged weapons. So they're gonna shoot their little arrows and bolas and throw their nets. They're gonna miss 90% of the time. Okay, that was a hit, which is something. But at the end of the day, they're not gonna be able to do much. Okay, sure. I mean, the bone plating absorbed the hit, but even if it didn't, it wouldn't have done much. Just shoot again. Seems pretty solid. Let's just keep advancing, I think. Get a little bit more bonus there. I might adrenaline here. We're just gonna advance very slowly, very steadily. Sure. What would adrenaline accomplish? Not much. Adrenaline would accomplish something here. Alright. I'm gonna throw their weapons. This guy might shoot his crossbow. Could probably kill you. But shots are also pretty good. 45, 45. It's nice to be able to go ahead of some of these goblins at least. Ooh, the pike guy can be a little dangerous. They're afraid of us, as they should be. Can move here. That guy with the pike is much more dangerous. These guys who throw weapons, they don't do much. Like, we're just... This guy we can adrenaline down. Yeah. Break you? No. Now, okay, good, you're broken. We can put a nimble character next to that ambusher that will take care of that. I forget if this guy had a dagger. Better do it this way. Now we advance on them. Might as well indomitable, why not? My hedge knight should be able to finish you off. Okay. That was a bit of a waste of adrenaline, but it's fine. I mean, we obviously win. So slow and steady. We're just gonna keep up the advance. Yes, puncture me, buddy. Okay, you want to shoot me from atop the hill. That's fine. Okay, that's a little more concerning. A hit from that crossbow could actually kill my swordmaster now. Pray for luck. Okay, he doesn't have another shot. Good. Run, buddy. Oh, we gotta run you very carefully. And put pressure on the rest of these guys. Yeah, you don't have nimble. Yeah, if you had nimble, I would have laughed at those puny attacks. 2. Nice work. These crossbow one-shots are really doing an excellent job. I didn't see that ambusher there. Put some pressure on that one. Okay, this is definitely an adrenaline turn. We want to try to smash that one. Run the swordmaster out. Big adrenaline here. I think that should be enough. Just in case. Get rid of your dagger. Works. I think you're on too high of a ground for me to hit. Damn. But oh, they don't want to run? They want to stand and fight? That's not a good decision, buddy. Alright. We should probably be able to catch up to that one. I want to pick resilience on that swordmaster as soon as feasible. Oh, is that guy with the... I could drop a dog, but I don't actually think it's worth it. Dogs are valuable. And I don't need a crossbow anymore. If I didn't have the crossbow, it would be a completely different story. He's just gonna run. It's fine. Little dicey there. Ooh, the swine's long pike. Polearm. Nice. That looks so cool. I mean, it just looks awesome. Some nuts. I'll take the goblin poison. Some pikes. Sure, I'll take this paint. Who knows, maybe it'll come in handy. Alright, let me reorganize things just a little bit. We got another famed weapon. What is this? The swine's long pike. A long pike used for thrusting. So this is an upgraded pike. It's a lot less maximum fatigue. And it's more base damage. But unfortunately, its damage against armor is not great. Paired with the bill hook, which is much more effective against armor. Much more. This is 90 to 135. This is so much worse. But it looks cool. I can't really justify using this in tough fights. But I could definitely justify using it in simpler fights. I should repair this armor. I like the mail shirts. They tend to look cool. And you need to be careful, buddy. Until you get nimble, you gotta be careful. Our farmhand leveled up. Beautiful. I have to make a decision soon about Battleforge versus Nimble. You already have Colossus, right? If I go Nimble, something like this. You have enough fatigue. I know who could use the pike, our squire. And he needs this pike, it's blue, right? So he needs some sort of blue helmet. I don't think I have a blue helmet for you. How does this look? I guess this looks better. It's better than the red helmet. I don't like the red. The red clashes. What about this? I guess. These are tough questions. The questions about fashion, I find, are always the toughest. In fact, I'm not even gonna do anything yet. I'm gonna keep exploring around the edge of the map. I bet there are some more goblin oh, wait, no, I shouldn't do that. I should explore the middle because the goblin city is usually in the middle and not the edge. And I want to find the goblin city so I can pick up the quest. You can't just attack it directly. You have to either kill 5 camps or kill 10 patrols. I always kill 5 camps because, first of all, it's quicker. And second of all, generally you want to be busting camps anyway. But we are at least finding some more famed items. Alright. I don't think the Goblin City can be in the middle of a forest. So let's head here and then we're going to head back east again. I bet the Goblin City is like somewhere over there. Yeah, we're going to fight this. Grave of Heimland's Battle. Sure, this shouldn't be too tough. But that's a good place to pause this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time.